Welcome, gang, to Cubecember, Dark December. For the rest of the month and the rest of the holiday, I'm going to be dropping some dark stories, forbidden lore, secrets from beyond the veil based on this time of the year. I have Christmas horror stories, which is so crazy to happen on Christmas, but it makes sense. Entities don't pick which day they gonna, pop out and run up on you. I even got European Christmas demon story. I've heard of the Night Shepherd and many Appalachian winter story time. How y'all think I was gonna come? Yeah, I know it's Christmas time. I thought I was gonna come in here singing this Christmas. No. You guys know I'm coming with the supernatural, the paranormal, and the cryptid. So get your hot cocoa, get underneath the covers, and get ready for this. Today's story is based on the real Santa Claus. Santa Claus was never just a happy old man. He was originally a realm-walking wizard. Before Christianity, before Christmas itself, even before the red suit, Santa was based on a much older figure, a winter god, a sorcerer, a traveler between worlds. In Norse mythology, that being was Odin. Odin was a wandering old man with a long white beard who traveled the earth during the winter and only the winter. He judged people and he rewarded the good. And he also punished the bad and rode through the night sky during the wild hunt. Sounds familiar, right? It'd be all right in front of our face, y'all. Here's what gets darker. In Serbia and Nordic shamanism, winter shamans use a red and a white mushroom. It's called Amina mescaria. I may be pronouncing that wrong, so don't hold me to it. You're more than welcome to correct me in the comments, which I know y'all gonna do anyway, especially the non-supporters. My non-followers, y'all are quick to always correct me. It's so funny. Anyway, so the mushrooms helped them to get to the spirit realm. They would dry the mushrooms in socks of fire, then climb through the smoke hole in the roof, which later became a chimney. That's where the red suit came from. The white trim, the chimney, the magic, all came from somewhere. Santa was never a man. He was a spirit traveler. And the reindeer, they were never just animals. We even knew that since kids. In ancient belief, reindeers were spirit guides, beings that can travel easily through the realms. They used to travel through storms, through the sky, even between worlds. It was the original, private jets. That's why Santa doesn't ride horses. Didn't you ever think about that? Everybody else rides horses. Why he the only one with reindeer? None of y'all ever thought about that? That's because they're interdimensional guides. Probably couldn't even get around without them. Now let's talk about the judgment list. The naughty and the nice list, which I was never on, y'all. I might have had one really naughty year, and I got, threatened with Santa and the cold, and I, got my stuff together. Never played around with Santa like that. I didn't even want to see what was gonna happen. Some of y'all was pushing the boundaries, not me. I needed to make sure those Power Rangers and those toys and those water guns and those trucks and those cars was underneath that tree, you feel me? So the naughty and nice list wasn't cute. It was based on ancient rituals, judgment rituals at that. You know how the fates be tipping the scales and all that? Yeah, kind of the same vibe. So you weren't being watched for toys. You were being watched for worth, if you was a worthy person or not. And here's the part that people don't like to really talk about. Santa was never alone. Y'all thought he was traveling through the dimensions by himself? That wouldn't even make logical sense. In the oldest Alpine legend, he had a companion. Oh, God. A punisher, an enforcer, a shadow that carried out the judgment. Krampus, the demon that walked with Santa. And what really happens to the kids that land on that list? Well, his list. I'm assuming it's some type of yin and yang. They're one halves of each other. But I never mess with Krampus. I'm not today. So tomorrow, we'll talk more about this one, because I have a lot to say. The video's already getting too long. Cubecember, Dark December, Forbidden Lore, Santa, Krampus. It's a lot. I'm Cube of Lore, and if you like content like this, don't forget to engage from the bottom up. Of course, that's repost, save, comment, like, and of course, follow me. Because how you gonna watch this whole video and tune in for the rest of this series and didn't follow me yet? Trust me, you're not gonna want to miss this one. For my community and my supporters, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for 80K. It moves so fast. I was trying to thank you guys at 80K, and it already hit 80.1. Still a blessing. I'm so thankful. I just wanted to take the time out to tell you I appreciate every single one of you guys. I see every single one of you guys. I'm trying my best to respond to all the comments, but I have hundreds of comments and messages. So don't forget, I stream every day, 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. 10 p.m. is Scary Story Time. On December 25th, we're doing a Cubecember, Dark December subathon. I'll be live for 24 hours, starting on Christmas at 12. and ending on Christmas. I don't have any family, so bring me with y'all. Prop my phone right up on the table. Yeah, we're gonna have our PJs on. We're gonna have our hot chocolates, play some games, story time. It's gonna be a good day. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And as always, this is all allegedly and hypothetically speaking. This is only for entertainment purposes. I don't want nobody to come look for me. Nobody be following me. Nobody trying to hunt me. I'll see y'all later.